Now next come to the actions class. So actions class is there present in our Selenium, and this class is getting used to perform any keyboard and mouse actions. Right? Sometimes we need to perform mouse actions also in our test cases in our application. Right? Sometimes we have to right click also. Sometimes we have to perform double click also. Right? That we generally do with the help of a mouse. And we have to do the mouse over also on some element. Sometimes we have to drag and drop also in our application based on the functionality available in the website. But we are doing some mouse operations. So that's how we can achieve the same mouse operation in our Selenium script, because that will be the part of our test case now. I also have to do the right click. I also have to do the mouse over on the element. Only some sections will be displayed, right? So how we can achieve? So in Selenium they provide the actions class to achieve the same. You can use the actions class for any different keyword and mouse events. Let's do it practically how we can do that. So we'll create a new class mouse events example. To the public main method, click on no finish. We'll copy the same thing. This one we need. Put it here. Okay, and it will throw some exception. So there are some like methods are there in actions class. Once you will create the action object, okay, after that you can do the double click. So it provides double click method to perform the double click on the element. If you want to click and hold, it also provide the method for that. Context click is basically we say it as a right click. Okay, context click is a right click for us in there. So we can do the right click. We can do the drag and drop. Suppose one from one file you want to and drag and drop in some another folder. So that also you can do with the help of a drag and drop. Move to element is there. So if you want to mouse over on that particular element, so you can do the mouse over also. Let's see how we can do that. So actions class we will copy, and this actions class will come from our Selenium. Okay, let's see the example for this. This is mouse, right? So actions is there. Yeah, so here they are given some different examples. If you want to drag and drop, if you want to double click, if you want to mouse over, if you must notice in some of the applications there will be some different menus will be there, and once you will do the mouse over on that, it will display me a list of the sub actions will be there. So in that case we need to do the mouse over like this. Oh, and only after that it will display some options to me so that I can select and work on it. This is about the double click. This is click and hold. So how we can do that? This is double click and hold. Drag and drop also you need like this. Double click. So you might need some mouse actions also while automating your test cases. The same we can handle with the help of a Selenium. So we launch this URL in our application. Yes, yes, Gurunath.
No, no, no. I was saying like in my current application, I see these features.
Yeah, it will be there. It always depends on application and behavior. So
Yes.
we might need that.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see what to do for this. So first of all, we have to locate the element. All right. on which button or which element you want to perform the action. So we have to locate it. In my PDF, I have just written the simple, common way. So whatever is matching in your application, so you can use it. Just I have written the common method inside it.
Okay.
And so first, let's see about the double click. I want to perform double click, because if you will see some files are there, if you will double click, it will open for you. So here it is saying ID. There is a unique ID is there, so we can use the ID here, right? We can use the text also, but if we are having the ID, so we should use ID for us. And ID locator is a fastest locator. Spy also we have to include from Selenium. We are good. Now what you have to do is you have to write down actions dot action dot. Now you can see there are multiple methods. Click and hold. Okay. Context click is basically the right click. If you want to do normal right click on the web page, you can do with this method. If you want to click on any particular element, so you can give the XPath of that particular locator of that particular element, and then you can right click on that element. Double click also you can do in the similar way on particular element, or because double click we also normally do somewhere also, not on the particular element, so that also we can do. It provides all the multiple methods. Drag and drop method. So in drag and drop method, it will use two elements. First is which element you want to drag and drop. We have to locate it. Second one is where you want to drop. So for that also you need to locate it. And some other methods also you can see. Pointers, active wheels are there. Key down up. Key down up are basically our keyboard actions that you can do. And move to element are basically if you want to mouse over on any particular element, so you can use the move to element for that.
Now
Release.
here double I see two methods, Rahul. One is just double and double click, another is double click with target. What is the target mean?
A target means to say on particular element. Suppose this is the application for me. Okay, I want to right click on this section, then I will
Okay.
get these options, right?
Yes.
So if you want to right click on any particular element,
Okay.
so in that case, you have to locate the element and then you have to click on it. And normal means suppose I don't want to use any element. Simply I want to right click on some other skill. So you can see there are coming some different options.
Yes.
And on element, if you will click, some different options will be displayed as per your application,
Yes.
right? So if they are showing target, you are clicking on any particular target means you say element target element, this element is the target where you
Okay.
want to right click on it. In the similar way, double click, you can do the double click here also, double click on the element also.
Yes.
So that's why they have given two methods for this.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do, because this time we will be using the target one only, right? So double click, we'll use the target one only, and the target we have to pass the element, and after that we have to write down dot perform. Perform means to say it will perform the action, it will perform the double click. So in the last you have to write down as a perform. Let's see it will work or not. So it has to do the double click for this. Just a minute, actions, right? I think I have changed. See, it has double clicked on it, and that's why it is showing as a green. Double clicked me.
Yes.
I will add some thread dot slip weight. Maybe it will also help to see it how it is clicking. In starting, the color is a yellow for that, and once you will double click on that, the color is changing into the green for that particular button. So it is a button, text, link, input text, anywhere you can do the same. So it has clicked and it has changed into the green now. In the similar way, if you want to do click and hold, so how you can do that? Let me locate this. Click box id is showing click box. Let me see if we can use the same id. id, and we can copy the same, and we'll comment this line, also comment this line. We'll use this id this time, so we'll change the id, and we have to change the method also, right? So dot click and hold. So here click and hold also, you can see two methods are there. So we have to use the second one. Remove this double click from here, save it, and try to run the same test case. So this is about the click and hold. Sometimes if there is a requirement, we have to click and hold for some time, and only after that it will perform some action. So in that case we can do the same. Okay, it has done click and hold, because this is a feature of this element. If you will click and hold for some time, only then it will do some actions there. The next one, any doubt in that?
No, Rahul.
All right, so let's do some mouse over. Let's do some mouse over this time. So I want to mouse over on this one, suppose, and the id is it is having a button. This one is drop down hover. This is for second. So we have to use the text only this time, because it is not having unique id and name. So we'll use the text, and it is a button. So we have to look use this. We want to mouse over on this element, right? So what we will do, I will again copy this. This is my third example now. I will comment this line, this also. Now this is the XPath. So this time I have to use the XPath. So this time we have to use the XPath. So I will cut it, and I have to paste it here. And I have to change the method also. Instead of ID, I have to use the XPath. Okay. And now in place of a dot and click, I have to use some other method, right? So the method is move to element. You can see this move to element we have to use. Fine. So once it will do the mouse over, now I want to click also in the displaying option. Once I will do mouse over, I want to click on link one. So what you will do, you will first inspect it, because behavior is once a mouse overing, the value is displayed. After mouse over, once value is getting displayed, I will click on link one. So this is showing a class, this is showing a text, anchor text. Maybe I will try to use the because class can also be same for in another one also. See, class is also same here as well. So this
Yes.
time it is better to use the text. So let's locate one element, driver dot find element by dot xpath double slash in double quotes double slash a anchor tag. Text is the method equal to single quotes. Put your values, and I will try to dot click on this same. And after performing mouse over, I would like to give some thread dot sleep for 2000 milliseconds. Let's see. Let's try to run it. Okay, so it has clicked. Well done, you clicked on the link. So this is how you have to do some mouse operations. Mouse over, click, double click, click and hold. So drag and drop is also the same. You have to locate the element and you have to use the method drag and drop. Okay, that you can do the practice. If you face any challenge, please let me know. But drag and drop method is there. So that's it, only you have to use in that. You have to use action dot drag and drop. Just you have to pass two element in that. One is which one you want to drop, drag, and another one is where you want to drop. That's it. There is no other change in that. Let's move to the next. This is about the actions class. Uh, this one we have already seen. Mouse over and drag and drop. So mouse over, this is how you have to do mouse over. I have just shown you. And after mouse over, what other operations you can do, that also I have shown to you. If you want to click after that some sub options, you can do the click like I have done on the click on link. So this is a drag and drop. If you want to drop any element from one point to the another point, so you can use the drag and drop method. And this is the syntax for this same. One is draggable, one is droppable, and this is you have to write it down the code. There is no other change in that. If you want, I can do the same, or if you think you can do the practice, I mean that's good also. Should I do that?
We'll do it, Rahul. If we did not, we'll come back to you.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think we can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is not that much complex. Just
Yes.
codes are also there. You have to use the same.
Oh, yes.